Hello everyone, Joe from ZB here. Welcome to the ZB Annual Bitcoin Report. What I'll do in this report is run you through some of the key milestones that we observed related to Bitcoin throughout 2021. Now, as we know, 2021 was a year of significant milestones for the cryptocurrency market, particularly for Bitcoin, whose fundamentals were strengthened like never before throughout the whole year. In summary of some of the key events that we saw, 2021 saw the first sovereign nation to consider Bitcoin as legal tender. Tesla announced the purchase of Bitcoin as a reserve asset and attempted to allow the adoption of Bitcoin to purchase its electric cars. Social media giant Twitter launched a Bitcoin bounty feature, and El Salvador, the state that introduced Bitcoin as legal tender, adopted volcanic energy mining too. So they were really getting behind Bitcoin. These are all historic firsts and mark a whole new era for Bitcoin, the era of institutional adoption. At the same time, we also witnessed China's crackdown on the cryptocurrency market, including on mining and trading. The Chinese mining industry has since become a historical memory, and the US mining industry has taken advantage of the opportunity to emerge and rise with a large number of mining groups, with the great migration of the mining industry basically complete. At the same time, we also witnessed China's crackdown on the cryptocurrency market, including on mining and trading. The Chinese mining industry has since become a historical memory, and the US mining industry has taken advantage of the opportunity to emerge and rise with a large number of mining groups, with the great migration of the mining industry basically complete. Looking at Bitcoin from a valuation perspective, current indicators such as the NUPL, CDD, Realized Cap, Hodl Waves, and the ASOPR all reflect very strong fundamentals for Bitcoin, with the broad cycle still not having peaked. We have reason to believe that Bitcoin is playing a positive role in the reliable store of value at a time of increasing uncertainty in the global macroeconomic and globalization dimensions of human and social development, providing a new means of risk hedging and store of value for people around the world. We believe that Bitcoin will continue to perform well in 2022. Now, looking at the outlook for Bitcoin from a fundamentals point of view, long-term holders still hold more than 70% of the chips in the market. The large-scale distribution of chips has not yet arrived, and the market is still pouring in funds. The continued outflow of Bitcoin balances on the exchange confirms this sign. This report believes that the market is still pouring in incremental funds. The Bitcoin supply and demand pattern is still gradually tilting towards the imbalance of supply and demand, and the situation of short supply is still continuing to ferment. Under this trend, a short-term correction in Bitcoin price will not change the mid to long-term upward trend. Continuing the bullish judgment for the whole of 2022 relative to 2021 remains unchanged. By quantifying the deviation of the weekly Bitcoin high from the weekly UB max bias ratio, it can be seen that the major cycle tops when this indicator exceeds 0.35. Currently, this indicator is still at minus 0.22, and the top is premature. Rapid short-term price moves to the upside are usually accompanied by profit-taking sell-offs, leading to price pullbacks. By quantifying the cumulative return of the last 30 days of prices, we find that the risk of pullback increases substantially after the 30-day cumulative return exceeds 60%. Currently, this value remains negative, and it's not a cause for concern. Therefore, from a technical analysis perspective, we also believe that the broad cycle has still not peaked. Now, remember, as always, this analysis is just our observations and it's not trading advice. Remember that trading can be risky, and while it holds great potential, it can also carry significant losses. Crypto markets can be volatile, so please take care when you trade.